What are the family plans for you?
I got a lot of family coming out to the game. I try to snag as many tickets as I could. I get to see my grandparents, my cousins, my uncle. So it's always great to go back to the Bay Area. And, get to see my family.
You rooted for Cal when you were growing up as a kid?
Oh, of course. My mom was a Cal Bear. So I grew up going to all the games. Was a big Golden Bear fan, and so it's always fun to play them now. And beat them. So it's hopefully we'll get a fourth one.
What's it like playing against the team that you grew up rooting for?
It's cool. It's fun because you think people are like, oh, are you torn to beat them? But the past 3 years, but it kind of gives you more incentive to want to beat them. Just because that's the team you grew up rooting for. So it's kind of cool to get to play on the same field, and I'm really excited to get to play there at Berkeley, because that's the field that I grew up on seeing, and now it's all renovated and all that, but it's really cool.
You live with a guy who is also a big Cal fan.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Lots of Cal roots in the family.
Oh yeah.
We talked to Michael on Monday. What do you guys, this week obviously the focus is on the game plan and everything in practice, but when you guys are just taking it back home, are you guys talking a little bit about what it's like going back home together and knowing that this is the final time for both of you guys too?
Yeah, definitely. We talk about that stuff all the time, and just getting to go back home is always such a great experience, and we're always talking. We have really supportive family that come to all of our games and stuff. So, but it's nice to get to see our family back in our hometowns and all that. So it'll be a great experience to have, and we're just looking forward to it.
Usually it's your family and his family watching the games together at anywhere you guys go, but when it's back at Cal and you get the extended family coming too. I mean, how many people are we talking here between the Clays and the Rice?
I don't know. The Clay Rice clan might be pretty deep. We might have to have a whole section. So we'll see. I'm not sure. I know I got somewhere like 10, 15 people. He's got probably 20 something coming. So we'll see.
Since the game's not till 7:30, you got the late kickoff again. Does that give you a little bit more of a window to do something during the day, or are you still meetings?
Yeah, I mean, in those long days, we get a little more downtime. We just sit there and just kind of relax. We try not to do too much. Just try to, just get off our feet. Just focus on the game. Give us a little bit of time, visit our family and get to say hi, and which is really nice to see the family before the game. Because you just get to be at ease, and just get to see the family. But so yeah, just give us a little more time, just get prepared and just relax and get our minds right.
There are a lot of games where you don't have to play a whole lot. Right? 2 years ago when you went to Cal, you had to punt the ball and get them out in that game. What do you remember about that game being such a defensive battle? And again, it's kind of similar to this year in the sense that records weren't even. You guys are highly ranked; they aren't. But they always seem to give you that tough game. What do you remember about 2 years ago?
Yeah, I mean, that team can give you a battle any day. They got so much talent on that team, and they have all the tools to be successful. So when we went there 2 years ago, it was a battle. I actually remember most from that game that was my first game starting as the holder, and we had a 2-point conversion early in the game, kind of made some of the difference in the game. So that was cool. But yeah, I remember getting to punt a lot, and just remember it being a huge defensive battle. And I remember Cliff returning that touchdown was huge, and so games like this, when it can come down to like that, defense and special teams are going to play a huge role, and when the offense stalls. So we always got to have all three of our aspects of our team to just be working on all cylinders.
How many of your buddies are playing for Cal? Any of them?
I got a couple. Yeah, their kicker last year, who's gone now, we played in high school together. But I got a few receiver buddies there, some DBs. So they'll be excited to see them.
What's the talk like leading up to? Are you close enough to them that you talk during the weeks, or is it just kind of a reunion type?
Yeah, no, I mean, some will be reunions, some do a little trash talk coming up. I'll probably have to give them a call coming up soon. But yeah, it's a little easier to talk trash when you're 9-0. So.
What's your favorite memory of growing up and going to Cal games?
Just sitting with all my buddies and in kind of the family section and everything. And I remember going 2 years ago and looking up in the in the seats where I used to sit all the time, and just seeing kind of being on the opposite spectrum, seeing the seats from the field, and just great memories just with buddies and friends, and just having fun tailgating on Saturdays and all that.
What was sort of the evolution of your mom's fandom over the last 3 years and now into this year? Did it go from wearing a Cal shirt to a half and half to now all Oregon, or did she buy in right from?
She dropped everything. She went straight to the duck store, completely cleared our wardrobe, went all Ducks. She definitely has been all Ducks, and she might even dislike Cal now for all she's definitely been a huge Duck supporter and no other team.
Good stuff. Thanks, James.
No problem.